Hi beautiful people, welcome back. Hope everybody is doing fantastic wherever you are in this world. I have been so busy this weekend. It's just been all over the place. Thank you guys so much for your well wishes for the video that I put out about what's going on in South Africa. Thank you so much that have reached out. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. And a quick update. Things seem to be getting better. Roads are opening, people are cleaning up, and you guys, it's so good to see that people are banding together. My dad was telling me how quickly they're clearing the streets of all the debris and stuff like that, so that is a plus. And according to what the government said, it's going to cost them up to 20 billion rand, to fix everything and for it to just basically rebuild. Once again, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it, you guys. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I upload. Also, usual disclaimer, please don't take what I say as fact. Feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusions. I've done this so many times where I've showed you the difference between KJ on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter. It's like all different people, and I truly get it. This is her livelihood, this is her job. In my opinion, I feel KJ has studied the algorithm. KJ has studied YouTube, that she knows the ins and outs. She knows what's good, what's not good, words to say, what not to say, when to say them, when not to say it. I truly believe that she has really studied YouTube. And the thing that agitates me at this point is that you gotta give it a rest. The victim card has expired so long ago, and what KJ is doing on her Twitter is so dangerous, so dangerous. That's why people are saying she's a danger, and I'm gonna go further into that. And also, the reason why I'm calling this out is because I get her stands in my comments. I have never ever deleted anybody's comments. I've never blocked anybody, but it got to a point a week that has passed by, where one of her stands went way too far. And like I said, I can handle myself, and I get it. What's happening with the death threats with the family, her son, is unacceptable. 100% unacceptable. So you guys, we're going to get into this, where we're going to discuss. On Friday, KJ had an Instagram live, and not long after that, KJ went onto a YouTube. Now let's start with her YouTube. This is how she goes on YouTube to explain her situation.
Hi guys, I never even got dressed today. This is me scrubbing it. I never look this casual. No makeup, no hair done, looking like a hot mess express. Fridays are always so mellow for me, and I have been trying to take more time off during the summer to be with my family. So
that was a huge gulp in the end, right? A huge gulp. It's like never mind, I'm just gonna leave it as that. Now KJ on a YouTube is like the damsel in distress, which I get it. You got to make your coin. That is your business. You must know how to handle it. But the most infuriating thing is that when you want to be a business person, if you want to protect your brand, you should be like that all across the board. Not only on YouTube, where that's bringing in your money. Be like that all across the board, on your Instagram, on your Twitter. And I've showed you plenty times where she has been unhinged, you guys. Absolutely unhinged. And this is just my opinion, but KJ lies so much. This clip, let me play this clip for you.
I hate drama, you guys. I literally don't like drama. I'm the kind of person that likes to just do my job. And so generally during the day, my favorite thing to do is I wake up in the morning, and when we wake up, I make my coffee and I get my son's little food together, and we sit around and we watch videos together, and we sort of ease into our day. And then after that, I might work out, get dressed, start filming. And then generally, like throughout the day, I am literally like head down. I don't interact online. I'm barely checking my socials. I'm making content, editing takes forever, uploading, creating thumbnails.
I have seen days where KJ is on social media every hour on the hour. She claims to be hell-bent, focused on recording, on editing, on putting up thumbnails. You do have time in the middle of that. While you're waiting for your thumbnails to be uploaded or your video to be uploaded, you can be on social media. Just don't lie about it. There is times when it's like, you've seen KJ can be finished on her doing her YouTube videos. I don't know what the hell she does, but she's on Instagram live until what, 11:30 at night. Don't you think you should get your mental break? Just have a nice candlelit bath. Just relax that brain of yours, because at the end of the day, you guys, our mental health is the most important thing. It truly, truly is. Now let's move on to an Instagram live that she did just about an hour or so prior to her going on her YouTube and being the damsel in distress. This is the true Katie, in my opinion.
Hey, you guys. So the last few days, I've been working pretty hard to identify some of the players in all of the threats we've been receiving. And I've been trying to listen to just about any troll, anyone that's been cruel to me, to dissect and get any information from them about, you know, what's happening in this world and who's doing what and who's seeing what. As fun as this has been for the last few days,
How the fuck can you say this has been fun for you? For everything that you've been through, Katie, I'm like, how is this fun? I'm still trying to wrap my mind around you saying that. It's been fun because of all the information you've been collecting. There must be definitely something wrong with me, you guys. Because me personally, I don't even think I'd be able to function. I myself would be knocking doors down if I knew who these people were. And this investigation, the FBI, whoever's involved, seems to be taking so long and nothing has been taken care of. I will be knocking people's doors down. That's just me. This is what she says going onto her YouTube channel.
I have been in the weeds of some just toxic and yucky and despicable behavior. And it's hard as I'm trying to recover from things that have happened to me.
Wait, hold on. You're saying you're trying to recover, but you go on further to say that you're entrenched. I'm confused.
So the weird thing I've noticed getting entrenched in this world is that they love, they live off the number of likes they have on Twitter.
Did she just say that? Did she just say that she's entrenched in this world? Why? Why would you put yourself through so much? Isn't the FBI, where the hell is the FBI that's supposed to be investigating this? Where? Especially when a fucking child is being threatened like this, you guys. That's not fair. Now she's taking, this is the way I'm looking at it, it's like she's doing her own investigation, because she's saying that she's entrenched in this world now. She's trying to figure out who's the players, who's not the players. I'm just so confused. I'm confused. Isn't KJ the one that's always complaining about her Twitter? Nobody interacts with her. And complaining about how people are always, the reason people are not interacting with her on Twitter is because all these trolls are attacking them and stuff like that. I don't think it's all about likes, ratio. I could be wrong. I don't even know the beginning of Twitter. I don't know the end of Twitter. I think I've even been hidden from Twitter because I've been sharing everything that's going on in South Africa. So it is what it is. Twitter's not that important to me, so who cares?
And what I've learned is that a lot of people in DMs are trying to tell me how they were not trustworthy before, but I should trust them now. And they're all declaring their innocence when I know they're literally all been stuck in like the mud with these really bad people. So here's the thing. I was taking information from people and listening, but I'm not really taking more information at this point. I've got a pretty clear understanding now of who's doing what and what's been involved with who. And at this time, I think I have a pretty clear understanding of who's involved. And so if you are part of a community that find it fun to fuck with people's lives and, you know, send them threats and this and that, it actually says that you probably need help. Another thing I've learned as I've gotten to know some of these people is that a lot of them are very unhappy. I've noticed a lot of them have a lot of huge problems, and they're also very like angry at life, whether they're sick or they are in a dire circumstance. They are unhappy people, and they're trying to find a way to fuck with people and get attention.
So, just from interacting with people on social media, you can actually tell their state of mind or state of affairs from how you interact with them on social media. Damn, Katie, you're good.
I'm not going to try to make my haters be my friends. And if anyone's in my DMs right now acting like because we're talking that I don't think that you're part of it, you're sorely mistaken. Like, I think every single person that suddenly wants to be in my DMs is suspicious as F. Even if you give me information, the fact that you want to be my best friend and help me tells me that you feel super fucking guilty about what you are doing, and you want me to trust you, right? You want me to trust you so that I won't think that you did it.
Now, for those that are in Katie's DMs, and this is no disrespect to you guys, but do you truly think that you're going to be BFFs with Katie? And in my honest opinion, you're just as delusional as Katie is, and no disrespect, you guys. Absolutely no disrespect. Can you not pay attention to the way she speaks about you guys? If this is true that people are in Katie's DMs, trying to be her friend, try to come clean. The way you can come clean, in my opinion, get hold of salts. Because you guys, let me tell you something, and I've seen this so many times with KJ. Example, look how she threw James Charles's mother under the bus. She came on her Instagram live and she said that James Charles's mother told her that James Charles is a narcissist. She threw Lottie under the bus. How many other people has she thrown under the bus, you guys? So do you really think that now you coming to confess to Katie that she's going to be your BFF? Please pay close attention to Katie. Make an Instagram account, make a Twitter account. Be sure to know exactly who you're dealing with.
These people are horrible human beings. They are sad human beings. And they're sick human beings. And they've been brainwashed. And people that walked into my life 6 months ago that claim that, you know, I need to do things a certain type of way, or I need to stop reacting, or if I just stopped tweeting, I'd look less crazy, or whatever you guys have to say. You know, I want to thank you guys for letting me know how sorry and pathetic your lives are that you find joy in fucking with people's lives. So all day long, I was doing research, you guys. Research, I tell you. Remember how I told you I was going to try to do something where I exposed Tati Westbrook? And I was like looking, and I've been doing this for 2 days straight now. 2 days, thinking I would find something. When I started digging into her background, and I have looked all over the place, you guys, everywhere, because part of what I do is I like to look into people that sell snake oil to see if they have stuff in their background that would make them less than honorable, something that might indicate that they are, you know, there's something legal going on. They have a criminal background. They have a criminal history. They owe money. They have like a reputation for doing all these things. And then when you go to her mother's page or her sister's pages, who are all still there, they're all like, she doesn't exist as a part of their family anymore. It's crazy. I started playing around even more and digging through more and more information, going through marriage records and through birth certificates. I couldn't even find her birth certificate, which is weird. There's like 0 records of her father, like 0 records. So then I start going on and I'm like getting into this conspiracy, thinking like her dad is dead, or like why doesn't her dad have a job, or her dad's in the mafia. So then I start digging through addresses and phone numbers and email addresses and doing all of these searches and going through businesses and looking at all this different stuff to try to like connect some dots. So I feel like there's a story here with her dad, and I'm not sure what it is. We're going to have to keep looking there. And then there's something with her mom too, and I'm just going to have to keep digging. I'll keep digging and keep looking on the Tati stuff, but I don't want to spend, like, I've wasted 2 days now trying to find something, and there's at least 4 of you that I've identified right now based on your communications with me in DMs that tell me that you're a part of these threats.
Now, can somebody please tell me, please, just humor me, how does one have all this time to be watching all these videos about oneself, be constantly on social media, checking people's social media? It's like that would drive me up the wall. It would drive me insane. I'm confused. Not even confused. I don't even have words. I'm like, how? How does one have all the time for this?
And also for you people that are claiming like your life is getting torn apart, you know what? You're the ones that inserted yourself into the situation, decided to make groups to fuck with people, and getting called out is not your life falling apart. It's called accountability.
James Westbrook was not your business, Katie. Absolutely not your business. And you guys, you can come tell me the lawsuit's over, everything is all good, everything is said and done, we need to move forward. No, it doesn't take away from what KJ put these people through. Go and watch Tati's video, you guys. The hell that Tati went through. Tati had the decency or the brains to fight for what's right. She left social media completely. Her marriage suffered. She suffered. She lost money. She lost... What else did she lose? And now KJ wants to come across like she's all that innocent? No. I am going to go into that lawsuit where she is now the witness, where she could not stand the heat, so she sold the whole house. Because at the end of the day, you guys, we got to remember one thing. This woman has done so many people wrong. I'm not saying what is happening to her is right, but it doesn't give her the right now to act like the wounded hound. It doesn't. Because in my opinion, and we're going to find this on down the line, KJ said she's been stalked for 2 years. Why has she not taken action? She said she knew who was stalking her. At one point she named Tina, and I'm not defending anybody. When you know who was stalking you, if you could go put file an harassment charge or get a TRO, whatever, on this man, Steve McRae, that was sexually harassing you, in your words, allegedly, why couldn't you go after this person, Tina? Please answer me. Somebody can answer me. I would love to know that. But she chose not to. Or maybe I'm missing something.
I don't care what your backgrounds are. I'm not going to contact your employers. I'm not going to pull your police reports because that's not my business. And they say, well, nobody believes you that the FBI is involved. Bullshit. They don't know. They don't know who the agents are. And the FBI doesn't release information about open investigations to anyone. Period. You could call the FBI and ask about this and they wouldn't tell you shit. They would never tell you shit about this. Okay? They're not going to tell you who's involved. They're not going to tell you who's been investigated. And just because people haven't been questioned or interviewed yet, that's not how the FBI works. Right now, we have to figure out IP addresses to figure out if we can directly tie the threats to specific people before interviews are done. And that's what we're working on right now. And I have lawyers working on this who have actively had interviews with the FBI.
So Katie states that she has 2 lawyers and working on this. So I'm sure a lot of people have this question. Maybe you already know the answer to this question. So is Salt's one of her lawyers now? I'm just so curious because everybody, she's always now promoting Salt's, and if you have anything to actually go and give Salt's information. So it's just a honest question, you guys.
I can confirm that Katie had a chance to use my essay. She didn't though, even though I was nasty to her. I don't have any interest in using anything or weaponizing anything against anyone because I'm not like these people.
You guys, tell me something. Maybe I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but this is just like, didn't she pull or get hold of James Westbrook's criminal record when he was underage, when he was 16 or something? Just let me know. I'm confused. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just asking a question because I'm sure I heard that. She even said he has a criminal, he has a criminal history or something like that. Don't quote me, but just answer that for me, please. I'd appreciate it.
Most of these trolls that are doing this are narcissists. They are typically sadists. They like to abuse people. They love their Twitter likes. And you know the funniest part of all of this is there are literally troll accounts that don't care about what I actually know. They know more than me. They know more about the people abusing me than I do, when I'm literally the person that's been the one abused. It's so funny.
I'm going to be very honest. And you know what? You got to give credit where credit is due, because I just want to say that I commend her. I truly commend Katie for everything that she says that she's going through. And she's so upbeat and so composed and all put together. Me, I would be a hot fucking mess. I would be a total wreck because I know the way I am. When people are fucking with me, I'm gonna get results either way. But especially when things are taking so long. Again, you guys, that's just me. But I truly commend her for being so, you know, composed like this. It's like, wow.
It's really funny. I was looking at some of their follow lists and I could figure out who their sock accounts were.
You guys, I still have this question. To this day, I have this question. Where does KJ get all this time from? Where? Because it's like, to be so invested, and as she says, she's entrenched in this world, and we know what a chaotic world this KJ community is. It is chaotic. I myself don't even invest the time because I cannot keep up. So with her that's keeping up with all this, is like, where the fuck does she get the time? Please let me know, KJ, because I would love to even be able to at least have my eyebrows done, you know, have time to do something. But because my life is hectic, absolutely hectic. And you that does what, 4 videos a day, I would love the tip on how you get all this done. I truly would love the tip.
We 100% know who the mastermind is behind all of this. We 100% know who their minions are doing what they're doing. We just have to we're just working to tie it all up together.
Now, this is the parts I can't seem to understand. I truly can't seem to understand this. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I'm missing something. If you guys know who this is, why are you still going through this? Why are you still getting death threats? Why? I know everybody was going ballistic the other night. I can't even remember which night it is, that Urine Rock had found out who the culprits are, who's involved in this, and everybody started making videos and talking about this, and you know, everything just started coming out. So let's hear what KJ has to say.
Unirock is not right about a lot of things, and I'm not his friend anymore. I've listened to a few of his videos and his live streams, and I'll say this. Unirock exaggerates a lot of shit. Unirock he focuses on things that are like inconsequential and like irrelevant to this. And he focuses a lot of time on why it's happening and who he thinks are the major players. And he's to a degree right, but he also doesn't know who all of the players are. Unirock is not getting right is who he's focusing on. Like, he spends a lot of time talking about Nat, and yes, Nat's involved. We've already done that. Like, here's the thing, you guys. We already know that Nat's involved. We already know that Katie McDermott's involved. We already know that Dustin Tinley is involved. We already know all of that.
After all that, I saw one of her tweets where she thanked Unirock. And this is all a few other tidbits of information that I found online. And let's take a look at this.
We know that Jen is likely involved.
Now, how dangerous is that, you guys? KJ has no solid evidence that this person is 100% involved. She actually said that she might be, but she blasted her all over social media. Put this woman in harm's way because once again, KJ has her flying monkeys. KJ is the biggest gaslighter, the biggest manipulator, in my opinion.
So at the end of the day, we know who 4 of the people are, at a minimum. But I know who the mastermind is. So anyone that's claiming that they know who the mastermind is or that we don't know who it is, we already know.
There you go, folks. Katie Joy just said that they know exactly who the mastermind is behind all this. So why is this still going on? Why isn't action being taken? Why? Can anybody explain this to me? What happened to what she tweeted the other day on how her lawyer said that she needs to keep this off social media? Why is she still not fucking listening to her attorney? Why? Why are your Katie, Unirock, whoever else trying to be the private investigators? Why? I know people may be sick of hearing whatever gets done in the dark will come to light. It'll come to light. But at this point, in my opinion, there is so much more to come out. People are going to have their jaws on the floor when the truth comes out. You're still putting your family in harm's way, in my opinion. If you want to say that KJ does not listen to us, here's another typical example. Law Miguel actually put up this tweet about KJ's dog and about the nails. And then a little while later, KJ gives an update on Frida's nails being cut, or whichever dog's nails are being cut. So in my opinion, at least I know that somebody's keeping KJ in check and reminding her to do what's important. And that's taking care of what's in your home. Not what the Twitters and the Instagrams and the social medias are saying about you, but taking care of what's important in your home. That made me have a good laugh today. Honestly, I am still going to hold KJ accountable for bullshit, because all this of her putting people in harm's way, putting people on blast without solid evidence, needs to stop, because she is putting people in harm's way. And I'm going to keep saying that because her viewers, her people that she wants to commend and wants to thank, and this is why she does it, comes after people like me and that want to be calling me out. And I'm talking about calling me out by calling me racial slurs. Not acceptable. It never will be acceptable. And I'm not the person that you need to come after. I promise you I am not. I'm not sitting here on my high horse. I have a life. I live the real life. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. I have another video coming up probably tomorrow or Tuesday, because what's not sitting right with me is how KJ is going after the Guardian's kid. It's just like, oh hell no. So I'll probably have that video out, if not late tomorrow night, definitely Tuesday. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. Please have a fantastic week. Please don't forget to be kind to one another, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.